How do I refinance my mortgage? You're looking to ditch your old bank, get lower mortgage repayments, and possibly save hundreds of thousands of dollars in home loan interest. And so you're wondering, how do I start this refinance process? And what do I need to consider to have the most hassle-free and maximum benefit experience possible? Well, I'm going to give you 7 steps to refinance your mortgage so you can save the most time, stress, and cost when you refinance your mortgage. And remember, how you start is the number one factor for actually saving the most amount of money possible. My name is Jackie Elias. I am the CEO at FutureBound, where we help you get mortgage and financially free. We have online courses, mortgage advice, and financial coaching and education to help you have a strong financial foundation so you can create generational wealth and live the life that you want and deserve. If you want more information, you like these tips, please follow, like, and subscribe us on social media. And let's get into the topic for today. Refinancing. There's 7 steps, but really the number one factor that is going to make your experience the most hassle-free and save the most amount of money is where you start. So step number 1 is get advice from a professional. Get advice from a mortgage advisor. I could talk to you about going to the bank, but really I would be doing you a disservice telling you to go to the bank and to do all this on your own, because you have other things better to do with your life. Trying to become a mortgage expert yourself is going to pull away from the things that are really important to you. Talk to a mortgage advisor. They're able to assess your mortgage and they're able to let you know if you're actually going to benefit from this refinance. Is it going to actually save you money? Is it going to actually lower your repayments that is going to be beneficial to you? You'll also be able to look at break fees, and are you going to get a break fee if you refinance? Sometimes when you're switching interest, even though your mortgage might be fixed, you might not have break fees, right? So your mortgage advisor will be able to look at that for you. And if they're actually going to be looking at which banks are more likely to give you a mortgage and that you'll be able to be approved, they'll look at your finances so you don't have to waste time going to different banks yourself. They will just say, you're likely to get approved at this bank. Bank A, B, C, whatever the case is, and provide some competition for your mortgage. And thirdly, and this is a particular benefit for using a FutureBound mortgage advisor, is that they will give you structured advice that's going to save you hundreds of thousands of dollars. Now, this is not a typical mortgage advisor benefit. Usually they just say, what structure do you want? But here at FutureBound, we actually give you structure advice that is going to save you hundreds of thousands of dollars. In fact, on average, our advice saves $280,000 for homeowners in mortgage interest. So that is step number 1. So that makes every single step after that so much easy, because you are going to rely on the expert, the mortgage advisor, to take you through all the other steps. Step 2, which is being able to look at your finances and make sure that you can get approved, because a refinance is a new mortgage. You are getting assessed just like if you were buying a house. The bank want to make sure that you aren't a risky move for them, right? They're always looking to cover their bums. Your mortgage advisor will be able to say, actually, you are ready to refinance now, or you're not ready to refinance now. Let's look at some other options while you get your finances ready so you look really good to the bank. Step number 2 is go ahead and put in that application, providing all the evidence that you did before, all the documents, your pay slips, all of those things are going to need to be submitted again. So you'll submit that application to your new bank so you can get that approval. The next step is obviously get approved. You'll get a pre-approval just like you did when you bought your house. You'll be able to get those conditions if the bank gives you any conditions, and you'll know how much you can get approved for. Obviously, the idea is that your new approval at the new bank, that money when it gets paid out will then pay off the loan to your old bank. One caveat is we've had some questions of people asking, can I just do it in my app? No, because you're actually applying for a new mortgage at another bank. So don't think that you can do anything in your app. If your loan is up for refinance, your fixed mortgage is coming off the fixed term, don't do anything unless your mortgage advisor says to do that, because what you're doing is you're leaving your old bank, and instead of fixing it again, which might give you break fees, you might want to leave it floating for a little bit while you're getting your refinance. So talk to your mortgage advisor on what's the best way to do that. Step number 5 is to meet the bank conditions. Because it's a new mortgage, it's a new application, you still need to meet whatever conditions that the bank gives you for this new mortgage. Step 6 is you're going to choose your structure. Here's where working with a future-bound mortgage advisor makes it so much easy, and you have the peace of knowing that the advice for the structure that you're going to get is going to save you hundreds of thousands of dollars in the most hassle-free way possible, because they also show you how to automate this process. You'll work with our financial coaches to come up with a plan. Our financial mortgage advisors will help you implement it with the bank. It's such an easy way of really just keeping a lot of your money where you don't have to think about it, and year after year you just are saving so much. Choose your structure. If you're not working with a future-bound mortgage advisor and financial coaches, you're going to have to choose your structure yourself, and you're going to have to do some research as to what kind of structure do you want. Are you splitting? Do you have a hedging strategy? Are you splitting your mortgage? What kind of mix are you having of the type of loans, the type of interest that you're having? And you'll need to choose that. Give that to your mortgage advisor, and they will give your instructions to the bank. And then the last thing is, remember, it's a new mortgage. You do have to sign loan documents in step 7. You do need a lawyer. You are going to get most likely a cash contribution that can pay for the lawyer's fees, and sometimes it can cover the break fees for your previous mortgage. And sometimes you can also, especially if you use a mortgage advisor from FutureBound, they'll show you how you can potentially offset some of that interest if you're going to a higher interest, so then that higher interest doesn't impact your finances. In summary, use an expert. You will save the most time, stress, and money by using the expertise of somebody who does it all day long. So mortgage advisors are there to have your back, so you're not just this person alone going against the bank and trying to save the most money and further your financial goals against the bank, right? The mortgage advisors, our mortgage advisors are on your side. So if you want that type of expertise on your side, you want somebody to journey with you and give you the advice year after year, then book a 15-minute mortgage chat so we can have those conversations with you, and we can assess your mortgage and see if you are ready to refinance now. And if you're not, we'll give you a plan for what you need to do so you can get that refinance that you want, and be able to help you, give you the advice so you can save the most amount of home loan interest as possible. All right, so book that 15-minute chat and we'll talk soon. For more financial tips, advice, and education, subscribe to us on YouTube, and don't forget to hit that notification bell.